Okay, so you're talking about the robotics in your manufacturing areas,
Absolutely.
right?
So what we're doing at TE Connectivity is really incorporating robotics with the manufacturing process. We are predominantly a machine shop, so we do specialize in having our machines skilled labor. It is very high tolerances. Everything is CNC based. However, where we're being competitive in low-cost countries such as Mexico and China is incorporating collaborative robots. So these robots are acting as an operator. They're putting parts onto a machine. They're pulling them off. They're even pressing buttons to make it go. So we have an operation right now where we are lights out Monday through Thursday for 4 hours, and the robots are in a position where they can really get product going, and they can help us where we don't have to wait until the morning to pull grounding blocks off of our Makino set. So it's something that frees up more time, means we can get more product up the door and more profitable. So incorporating robots is a strategic advantage. It's what we're looking at doing more of in the future. Our facility in Mannheim, PA, currently has 3 robots. Mainly we're using Universal robots, the UR5s. And then our other facility that's about 2 miles away in Mount Joy has 3 robots as well, and that's expanding. So it's cutting edge stuff, trying to bring it all together to help us be viable for the future.
Yeah, we're trying to do more of the project-based learning where we get these real systems out there for students to work with. So that's kind of what we're hoping to expand. Some of us that are going to be in teaching for the next 10 to 20 years, we're trying to maybe look at a different way of a learning model where students spend more hours at one time, working on projects. Like right now, electronics, we have them for about an hour and a half at the most, twice a week. But I think we need the kids to be on in the lab time more, so they're actually put the stuff together. So I think that's kind of where we're heading.
Well, it's very impressive facilities here, and what you guys can offer the students is not out there. And we had a chance to tour and see how you're interfacing robots to machining. Obviously, that's close to our hearts, so we love that. And when walking around, we were even on the tour with the dean and said, "Can you do more of this?" And I think if more employers spoke up and said that might change the curriculum. Unfortunately, TE is not probably going to move the needle all by ourselves. But we love seeing that sort of project-based and hands-on because what you learn in the classroom is only a portion of it. You're learning theory, you're giving them the foundation. And when you actually get to interface with those machines and that hands-on work, that's what you're going to have in the workplace every day. So the more you can set those students up for that, the better prepared they'll be. In our workplace and other workplaces, it's just really a great education.
So I know TE Connectivity hires a lot of summer interns and stuff. Do they apply online, students? Is that how it works?
Best place always to apply for any job is go on te.com/careers. That has all of our postings globally. We are an employer of over 80,000 employees in 200 different countries, so there are options. Big business, all that means is there's opportunity. It doesn't mean anything like you see in the news. We have tons of opportunities to grow, and if somebody wants to do it, we try to make it happen. They're a good employee, they'll be successful at TE.
And one time, actually a few years ago, Sean Kelly, one of our graduates, I don't know if you run across Sean Kelly, he's down there at Harrisburg area, Middletown. Does the fiber optics stuff. And he started noticing how many Penn College graduates there were, not just in electronics, but plastics. There's like 300 Penn College alumni just in that vicinity of Harrisburg. So he got a bunch together for like a picnic or something. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, there's absolutely a big source of need from Penn College. The plastics degree has been very good to us. It doesn't factor into our facility as much. However, we'll say we work on connectors. TE is a connecting company, and the connectors we specifically work with is headed this operation by a director. He is a Penn College grad back at the time, and he's somebody who would be here today if he wasn't traveling in Europe. But he's very passionate about the degree and education he got here 30-some years ago, and now he's at a director level making big decisions.
What's that person's name, Mike?
His name is Tony Tessitore.
Because I was here 30 years ago as a student.
Yes, he's one person that we have and see all the time.
We both
Kind of
pretty
a
much
big wig, I guess. But we do have another Penn College employee that is one of our technicians in our lathe department who's here around the same time. It's Cliff Winters. Both of them are talent that we use all the time.
Yeah, I don't think I've met them. But yeah, I was back here when it was WAC back in 1981 is when I was here.
Yeah, it's right around the same time. I forget exactly when Tony graduated.
But I went through electronics. We might not have been through electronics. Maybe
I believe he was plastic. I don't know that quite. But I do know they got a good foundation. They're hitting home runs for us every day.
That's cool. That's cool. So what kind of connectors are you, is it for automotive industry or?
TE does have a large portion of about half of our product.
Specifically,
we're here for the industrial industry, where we're looking at specifically aerospace, defense, and marine. So that means we have very tight tolerances. That's one reason we have to have CNCs.
So I have 6 horizontal milling machines,
And
40
sometimes
pallets,
the tolerances are within 10
and then 2 robot arms.
So it's kind of exciting stuff because I always preach to people Six Sigma is not good enough. Because that little bit of disparity can mean a Boeing plane goes down and and whenever that happens, one of your brothers will look at
That's what I'm learning right now is how to operate.
So it's something that we really are dependent on, making sure that commercial aerospace is successful, all the parts and connectors, wiring that goes into these pieces. Our defense industry, we're heavily relying on making sure they can launch satellites, they can defend our country. And then the other parts of marine oil and gas, so a lot of the off-sea drilling and the very ruggedized, harsh environments.
That's interesting. We just did a little statistical process control, and I mentioned this briefly, Six Sigma. So it's neat that you reinforce that, because when I teach it, the kids kind of look at me like, what? What are you talking about? But I try to make just real simple spreadsheet showing them the X-bar charts and things. But that's kind of what you work actually with X-bar charts or in manufacturing, or not directly?
We do certain operations do more than others. We do have quite a few black belts, and we always are about continuing education at TE. So if somebody wants to go for a black belt or green belt, or if they want to go back to school to do something else, TE does pay quite a bit of money to make sure those employees have that opportunity. So those people in a group, those tools more than we do in the everyday environment. But we still use everything we can.
Now, are you an engineer or more in HR? Or?
I am in HR.
Okay.
And we do employ a lot of engineers. I'd say of our workforce, the way we're split out, it's probably I'd say a third is manufacturing, our production employees. Then we do have about 20% are engineers, and then everybody else kind of falls in, whether it's sales, product management, HR, etc. We have within our business unit of 6,000 employees. And we have a whole lot of innovation that we're really proud of. The last, since 2010 to current, every single year we've won awards for being one of the top 100 global innovators. I'm very proud of that. Innovation is a cornerstone of what we do. As a company, we have over 12,000 patents, so we are constantly looking at how to make things better, how to be profitable, because if you're not growing and you don't have those brilliant minds, you're not going to be sustainable.
Thanks, Brett.
Thank you.
Get my recording stopped.